week's episode of The Voice Party is brought to you by Big Boy Wraps. Get your car wrapped by some of the most experienced and skilled in the Bay. Big Boy Wraps, where the big boys play.
Psst, what is up, everybody? Thank you for tuning into The Voice Party. What the fuck, man? I'm already fucking up. This is JD here. We got my boy Marcos. We got a full crew. Natalie, Gaspar, Phil. What's up, Phil?
Oh, hey, yeah,
and a very, very special guest. It's an honor to have him here. Introduce yourself, sir.
my name is Hilario Martinez, a.k.a. known as Mariscos Hilario from Richmond, California.
Up and coming, heavy hitter with the food, man.
Some like that, yeah. We knocking some stuff down.
Yeah, man. I like I see what you're doing. You're hustling like a motherfucker here right now, man. Like you're delivering to different cities. You got your shop. How did all this start, man?
Let me just tell you about that then, because that's how it really started. I was delivering to other cities before.
Yeah.
Before I got the shop. That's how...
Working out of your house.
Yeah, selling from the house, yeah. And my name got out, and then Hayward. We got San Jose, all of San Leandro, the East Bay, Pittsburgh, all of that, coming this way over here to Concord. Mm-hmm. We got a lot of support, and that's how it all started. My name just started popping out from everywhere. It started probably from Richmond, then I linked up with the Munchie House. And
yeah.
I don't know if you heard about the Munchie House.
I've heard of it, yeah.
So I was with them, and my name started ringing when I was with them, so... And then it started picking up after that. That was 3 years ago, like in 2018.
You just, with the food, you just started selling, right?
Yeah, man, I was really just selling, pulling up to the Munchie House and, selling from the house and just trying to sell because I had no other job, nothing else to do.
Yeah.
And I had to provide.
Yeah.
Well, you picked the right one, I think.
Yeah,
you
man.
picked the right job because we had your pozole first. Bomb.
Oh, yeah.
The ceviche and the aguachile.
That's my grandma and my auntie's recipe right there pulling up to y'all. That was...
Yeah.
When I was checking out your page, I did see the ceviche, and I was like, oh, I want some of that.
Oh, the ceviche? Did you have some?
I had ceviche and aguachile.
Okay. So
I took 3 of each. I ate them all.
He ate mine, too.
I ate his, too.
I left mine at his house.
Yeah, don't go to the bathroom if you're going to leave your bowl half full. I never really liked green pozole either. So really? yeah. I usually don't like it, but man, it was good, bro. So that's why, you hit me up when you hit me up and you said it looks like fun. Like, yeah, man. Like I didn't know you had a storefront because I think I followed you first when you first started selling out of your house. I heard about you. Yeah. And I was like. It was like I don't know, maybe I didn't follow the page, but I saw people would tag it.
You probably would just hear about us, I
heard about it through the voice.
Like, what is, a little peek about it, like peekaboo, like, oh yeah, let me go over here, But then it starts popping off more and more. Like, okay, let me check it out now.
I heard about it through the Urban Tills people because they used to buy from you and post it. And
I know about you. Yeah, those are my people.
Yep. And then that's when I was like, okay, well, I didn't know where it was. And then sometimes I just, I see the food and like, I missed it because you were doing like weekends, right?
At first, yes, that was a long time ago.
Yeah, that's how long I've been.
Yeah, that was 2018. Yeah, that was basically the beginning of Mariscos Hilario right there.
Yeah.
That was when. So I had came out of jail, and that's what happened. After that, I had to figure out what I'm gonna do because going to jail and then trying to come back out and not do the same thing we was doing.
For sure, yeah.
It was hard, So I had to figure something out, and I had to start from this bottom. So
and not get caught up with all that other stuff.
And while still being in the same neighborhood, still growing, being there and like selling food from the front of the house. Mm-hmm. It was hard, but I had to make it happen. So.
You already knew your way around preparing food?
I watched my grandpa. A lot of the time it was my grandpa, watching him. I didn't have a dad, so I couldn't watch him. And my grandma doesn't know how to make ceviche. My aunties do, but they never taught me. It was just watching my grandpa and then me perfecting it after years after, when I was just living with my son's mother. Mm-hmm. we was living together, and it was just me like, oh, I need some ceviche. Like, oh, but this one tastes nasty from over here, so this one tastes nasty too. But fuck it, let me make it.
Yeah.
So then I made it, and then I had some people try, and they were like, bro, this shit is good. And then I started flipping some more stuff, mixing some ingredients in, and then.
And you came up with the recipe in a way like yourself.
That's my recipe.
That's your recipe.
Now, I can't say that my grandma helped me to make that and nobody else. That was my recipe.
Damn.
That's awesome.
That's what's up. And right now, you got the location at the store. Are you like? Is your goal to eventually have like your own restaurant?
Yes.
Yes. Which I can probably see that happening within the next few months.
Where would it be located?
First has to be in Richmond.
Uh-huh.
But I don't think Richmond lets us have like, because I want to have like a Culichi Town thing, like where you can have live band, like a little dance floor, a little bar, and a little area where family eats.
Yeah.
But I'm not sure if they're gonna allow that, so it might be somewhere else around Richmond.
Yeah. Wait,
Maybe.
you said they don't allow that?
They have a couple bars like near like Powell and stuff where they have like a dance floor, stage, and everything.
Oh, you talking about like that across the street from the O'Reillys?
Yeah.
What was that called? You know what I'm talking about?
Oh yeah,
I forgot what it's called, but I
But
think
we all know what we're talking about.
I think they closed. I don't know.
Well, I know they might have closed because I know
The
they
pandemic,
got,
yeah.
No, they got caught serving under.
Oh
age
yeah,
to-
yeah.
So the spot's open.
Yeah, so you
that
might get
means
the spot.
I can rent the spot.
Yeah, I mean, you can rent the spot.
Yeah.
That sounds like a good idea.
Go
Don't
for
lie.
that.
I
Yeah.
think we just figured it
Yeah,
out.
I didn't even think of that spot.
That's a good spot.
That's a good spot.
Now let's talk business.
Yeah, no, yeah. Come on, we want 10%, bro.
That's why we
Hey, you guys got me intrigued now. I'm thinking about that.
Put a voice party band.
Yeah, exactly.
on the wall.
We'll pay you to let us put a voice party banner there.
I was thinking more like, being right there where I'm at, more like 2 years, and trying to grow right there and, learn more
100%.
things.
Yep.
I got to learn. I got a lot to learn yet. Customer service, I got to be good at everything I do,
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
and right now, like yesterday, I went to go buy some stuff for my business, which is like some I did just so I can keep like dust and flies away. I'm gonna put something up. You feel me?
Yeah.
And you guys might see it tomorrow because after this, the store might be closed and I'm not gonna have time to go do that. But tomorrow morning, I will go do that. It's my day off, but I still work.
Yeah.
I can't.
That's what being an owner is, though. You're never off. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You're always grinding 24/7.
It has to.
But you keep doing that, and you're gonna get that
Eventually-
you're gonna get that first big location. You know what I mean?
That's what I'm talking about. You got to keep doing what you got to do to get where you want to be.
Is this something you wanted to do as a kid?
No.
No.
So no, when I was a kid, I was lost. We was lost. We started being lost. Tell my friend over here, we was being lost around. Shit, when we was like 14 years old, man, we was lost. We was in the street, like all we seen was bad stuff.
Here in
On 4th Street,
Richmond?
4th Street, yes.
4th Street?
4th in Florida, in Richmond, California.
I grew up 4th and Nevin.
Yeah, that was bad.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, that was bad.
Was the 4th Street Deli around there? Is that little corner one?
Yeah.
Yeah.
My dad used to work there. That's the only thing I got related to over there.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. I live down the street from there, so I live like probably like 5 blocks away from there, on Florida Avenue and 4th Street.
Yeah.
Where all I seen was dope sale,
Yeah.
dope sale, and that's basically where we became. Our first sales came from.
Yeah. Learn from the best.
No, all I seen was that. So I did do that. 15 years old, I was doing some of that stuff, trying to sell shit. But it was just little shit. It wasn't nothing.
For sure.
But then
Just trying to pay
I was
the bills.
selling chips in school too.
Oh yeah.
That's when I think in 6th grade, 7th grade, I started selling chips. So I think that's when my hustle mentality came in and started kicking in, like, oh, you got to make some type of money.
Yeah.
So I was buying them 50-cent bag of chips and selling them for $1 in school,
smart.
in middle school.
Dime bags of hot Cheetos.
Crushed up.
I've seen that. No, yeah, I've seen. Yeah.
It was actually the other way around.
Oh yeah.
It was first the chips and then came to that other stuff.
Oh okay, yeah.
You feel me? So
Yeah.
it was It was nothing good, man.
Yeah.
I like seeing every time that I had I see a car passing the corner and trying to bend the corner, I was already hiding behind another car.
Yeah.
I was already scared of shooting. So we grew up a lot around that. That was a lot of our reality.
For sure.
For sure. Like, that's why one of the reasons I was sent to Mexico in 2008.
Oh, dang.
Because I was running in the house and breathing out of breath. I couldn't breathe no more. Like, Mom, they almost killed me right now. And my mom was tired of hearing me shit like that. Like, she'll wake up from gunshots and be thinking, my son is about to, my son. So she was like, you going to Mexico.
And it's I can imagine for her parents, it's my son got shot or my son shot somebody, you know? Like, so it's none of it's good.
She's like, I'm going to send you to Mexico before they kill you here or something happens to you.
What happened in Mexico? How was it over there?
Mexico was a whole ball game. It was something else. I didn't know about Mexico at all because when I was living in Richmond on 4th Street there, all I seen was sometimes the black people, I'm not racist at all because I grew up with black people my whole life, but they'll beat up some Mexicans, you know, and you know.
Yeah.
And I'll be like, when I went to Mexico, I'm like, you guys are weak. You guys are weak. You guys used to get beat up over there. And that's what my mentality as 15 years old, though. That was 15. And later on, I started seeing Mexico was a whole war zone.
Yeah.
Like, and then I got sent to a village in the mountains where there's no refrigeration. We don't have no stove. You feel me? There's no stores.
Yeah.
There's nothing like that.
Rancho, like far away.
Real rancho. You know, and there's no streets. There's no concrete. It's just little pathways, you know, and you rock with a horse.
Dirt roads.
And you just...
Yeah.
And that's it. And I was sent there, and there was a lot of poorness. It was just, oh, man, I miss Richmond. I don't want to go open the fridge and get some milk and pour it in my cereal.
The simplest thing you miss from Richmond, even though you went through all that.
But that made me like, oh my God, like, this is what it feels like to, you know, like to not have nothing.
Yeah.
Like for real, like not have at all nothing. And it made me appreciate why I'm here in Richmond. And it made me change started making me change my mentality a little bit. But Richmond has always been a part of a rough environment. Sure. Growing up really rough over here, you know. It's like you're choosing to be doing right, but at the same time, a lot of people are looking at you and doing something wrong to them looks right, but it's not right, but it looks good and it's cool. But it ain't cool. Yeah. You know, but it makes you look cool, but it's not.
Like doing something wrong.
Yes.
Yeah.
But you know what? We were talking about this today earlier with the whole Richmond thing in general. We had some people over here earlier, and they were talking about what people are doing in their own communities, though, to make a difference. And so you coming back and starting your restaurant instead of thinking like going to the streets and thinking that's all you got. Like, no, you went and hustled. You went and opened up a spot. You know what I mean?
You want me to tell you why too, though?
Sure. Yeah.
If I continue doing bad, I could get deported. That's the first thing when I went to jail. That's the first thing came up to me. I was sitting on the sidewalk talking about. In my brain, I'm like, God, boy, I'm about to get deported. I'm about to get sent to Mexico again. Like, God damn it, what the fuck did I do? But yeah. But that's the first thing that popped to my. But yeah, they gave me a pass, slapping the wrist, like, "Hey man, you good? Like, do this shit again, and now we're gonna take your ass to Mexico." So I really had to think about that, like, real good, you know, because not everybody else from the United States, they get to stay here. They be like, "Oh, I'm just going to jail for a couple months, and I'm gonna get to come back out."
Right. And for worse shit too, they do worse shit. But they get to stay.
Shit, my ass is gonna get straight deported and never gonna come back at all. So I had to think about it. I got my kid over here too, so it wasn't worth it.
How old is your kid?
Right now he's 4 years old.
Oh, that's awesome.
He's 4 years old.
And you didn't? Was this before you had your kid when you went to Mexico?
Yeah, I went to Mexico in 2008.
How long were you there?
1 whole year.
Dang.
I was there one whole year.
You learned a lot in that year, I bet, like that you didn't even think about, like you said.
I learned a lot in that whole year.
Yeah.
I was there a whole year, and then I lived 4 months in the rancho. So the houses were made out of mud, adobe mud.
Adobe, yeah.
The stove was made out of adobe mud. Every day I had to wake up with my uncle kicking me, talking about, hey, levántate, güey. And I'm like, what? He's like, get up and start molendo las tortillas. He wanted me to grind the tortilla, to this little molar where you grind the maize, so, to make tortillas. And I'm like, that's 5 a.m, man. He's like, get to work. And I'm like, we got to do it for the whole day so you can have tortillas
Breakfast,
for the
lunch,
morning.
dinner.
Yes.
Yep.
So for your, when you make food and stuff, do you make the tortillas yourself? Since you know how to.
No.
No.
I don't really make tortillas that much. The shrimp tacos, is something I only brought up because customers that are walking into the store, they were like, hey, I need some hot food. And I'm like, man, I got shrimp and I got some tortillas that we were using to eat for ourselves. Fuck it. I got making some shrimp tacos, And that's how the shrimp tacos came out.
Yeah.
Nice.
So how did you get fettuccine Alfredo on your menu?
My son is half Italian.
Oh, what?
Okay, because that's what we were wondering.
Yeah.
We were like,
because I guess it's all different.
Pozole, you got
Yeah.
ceviche, you got all this, and then all of a sudden it says fettuccine Alfredo. We're like,
Really?
Oh, shit.
where does that
Yeah.
come in? But I mean, it's the shrimp too. But so
It's a shrimp, and it's also my son. He's half Italian.
okay.
His mama is, Italian, so I just, she taught me how to make shrimp. Not shrimp fettuccine, but she taught me how to do the pastas, basically.
Right.
The pasta,
So you've always liked cooking then?
Yeah, but
Yeah.
I always paid attention to.
For sure.
But
Yeah.
she gave me the idea. She brought me the idea up about that, the pasta, the shrimp fettuccine Alfredo, and I even posted it up on my page, and I said, I'm like, this is on behalf of my son's Italian side. This is the fettuccine shrimp Alfredo.
That's what's hot.
A little
Yeah.
nod,
A little nod
like
to
that.
A little twist,
Yeah, hell yeah.
because that's what we wanted to try that.
Yeah, that's
too.
the one we didn't, because you didn't have
You
it
didn't
that day,
have it.
but we're going to go back to try
It's
it.
Tuesday, man.
Tuesday. All right. And so I got to ask you this because, like, I have friends and cousins who were doing bad here, especially in Richmond. You know how it is. And, like, go back to Mexico, whatever, chill out for a while. And then sometimes they come back and they go right back into the streets. They go right back into, then eventually they go back to jail.
They were immigrants?
No, they had papers. That's the difference.
That's the difference.
They were born here. Their parents were immigrants, but they were born here.
Yeah.
And they come back, and then they get back into
That's the
the
difference.
gang life. That's the difference.
You gotta be a
The
real
privilege,
immigrant.
the privilege that they have, kind of keeps them there.
Keeps them here.
Yeah.
Me, I get sent my ass over there, and then there's a lot of unhappy shit that I don't want to see over there.
For sure. Yeah.
There's too much. I could go back. Like, don't get me mad. Like, I mean, don't get me wrong. I could go back, and there is a position for me over there in these mountains, but I don't want to be over there.
For sure.
I'd rather be here.
Yeah. Yeah. And you got a lot of good shit going on here.
Yes.
Yeah.
So what kind of advice would you give younger people that maybe have seen themselves in the same situation as you, but are trying to make a difference now for themselves? Because you're doing that, very well right now. You opened up your spot. So what's something that you could tell these younger kids?
Okay.
Or your younger self.
Or your
Alright,
younger
look,
self too.
The
Like,
mentality that you think, the way that you think, you got to change that ASAP, like as soon as possible. I'm gonna just say this: being hard,
Yeah.
it ain't cool. It ain't gonna get you nowhere. And it's all your personality, how you carry yourself. You're a happy person. You're an angry person. What type of person you are? Me, I'm a very happy person. I like to say hi to people. I like to be like, "How you doing?" And this and that is all how you carry yourself. You got to change the way you think. That's why I think. Basically, it's like, if you're thinking of doing something, don't let somebody else's opinion fuck you up from doing what you want to do. You know what I'm saying? Like, me, I didn't let nobody tell me, like, you gonna sell shrimp? Oh yeah, what the fuck you going? What the fuck, boy? Man, I wouldn't listen to none of that shit. I'm like, all right, whatever, man. And my family even told me, like, man, this ain't gonna work. This ain't gonna work. Like, get a real job. Get a real job. I'm like, and it will make me so mad. I'm like, man, this is a real job.
Yeah.
Just watch. And now look, like, it's not trying to be bad or nothing, but like, now we're working. You know, we're working, and now like we're grateful. My grandma's even grateful now. She was one of the ones telling me. My family was telling me like, no, this is going to work.
Yeah.
You know, you got to follow what you're going to do, and don't stop, man. And if you're doing this through an Instagram page, just like how I did it, what I can say is, well, I'm following what Gary Vee said. It says, post up your content. Who gives a shit about the likes?
Yep.
As long as people see your work, eventually it will get noticed, and you will be known, and your name will come up, and whatever you're working for will work. Just got to keep pushing this shit.
Yeah.
That's what I know.
How long do you think it took for you to get where you are now? Like
3 years.
3 years. Like, but because it started getting good about 8 months ago? Not 8 months ago, but like where it started growing a lot.
Well, shit.
You know what I'm saying? Like
when the county came to my house.
That's when you know you're doing good, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah.
When county came to my house and knocked on the door talking about, hey, you can't be selling from the house no more.
You gotta promote yourself to restaurant owner.
You're cutting into other people's profits.
Yeah. I don't know. Until this day, I have no idea who called the county on me, but
restaurants.
I have no idea. But hey, thank you so much.
Hey,
you're the one that helped me take that extra step. Thank you so much. I don't.
That's
mama's like something. That's all I can say. I'm not gonna hate you.
Yeah.
And I'm not gonna try to fight you in any type of way. God bless you for what you did. That's all I want to say.
It gave you that little push.
Yes,
right?
It gave me that push for sure.
Yeah.
That's all I can say, and I say thank you.
Yeah. No. Yeah. Because, and then going back to what you said earlier, like sometimes when you're trying to do something out of the ordinary, like not working construction, not working this and that, like the people that love you the most sometimes say the most discouraging shit. You know.
Yeah.
Like, no, you shouldn't do stand-up. Go get a real job, you know, like stuff like that. Or don't do your band, you know,
But that pushes you.
It should. Unfortunately, for some, it doesn't, you know. But like you, a perfect example that it does work.
Yes, to me, it just made me, you know, I want to prove you wrong, girl. Like, you know, I'm going to prove you wrong.
Yeah.
And that's what happened. And it's too, like, I don't know why people say, what is that called? You visualize? No. I forgot how you say it, but
what is it like?
It's like when you vision something, like I forgot how to say that.
When
shit.
you put it out in the in the universe.
You speak it into the universe.
Speak it into existence. Yeah, that shit is real.
Manifestation.
The shit is real.
Yeah,
that's all I can say. You gotta keep talking about it, keep bringing it out, and the shit will pop out. I don't know, but this shit is real. That's all I can say.
Yeah. No. Yeah. And it's crazy when you start. Like I saw. Like I always. One of the things that I think is important if you're trying to get into something, you can't be hanging out with the people that aren't gonna not help you, but like I saw you were with Smellies. You were working with Smellies, right?
Yeah, he talks to me.
Okay.
Chef Smelly, he fucks with me a lot.
That's like the perfect thing. Like if I want to be in the podcasting, then I'm gonna start talking to people or hanging around people that do this shit already that I can learn from. And I saw that you were hanging out. I don't know if you guys know Chef Smellies, but the lines are like concert lines at his wrists, at his crab legs.
He got people from fucking Florida, all over the United States coming over here
to Oakland for his seafood and what he's got like Creole food.
Yeah,
and I saw you brought him some ceviche, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I saw that post because I follow his. I think that's how I heard about you. And then I saw that you were from Richmond. I'm like, oh shit, okay. And what did you take away from him? Like, did he talk to you? Does he?
Yeah, he really did talk to me.
Like a mentor.
He told me about right now, like basically where I'm at right now at the shop. He basically like take everything that you're gonna take from there, like learn customer service, everything, how to clean. Everything like from health, environmental, everything that's gonna pop up, you're gonna learn it from this stepping stone.
Right.
Yeah.
And that's what I'm doing. Like I'm gonna take in everything that I need to know for when I open my restaurant.
Yeah.
From this little spot, which is I'm trying to do 2 years from now.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's a great goal.
That's a good one because once you get it down, then like I think sometimes you jump into something too big or you might not be. I'm not saying you're not ready for it, but you like it's the time to learn all that shit right now.
Yeah, that's where I'm at.
Yeah,
that's where I'm at right now. I'm trying to learn. I'm still learning.
Yeah, for sure.
Still learning for sure.
I saw this thing and I thought about you when I this quote is if you start off, you work more than what you. If you start off by working more than what you're paid, eventually you're gonna be paid more for like working less. And that's like, I mean, it looks like you're building an empire, dude. That's why I wanted to talk to you about that, you know, because it seems like I hear about you every weekend. I see it on like Instagram stories. Every weekend, people are buying food from you. Like, damn, I don't even hear about certain restaurants as much as I hear about you.
I don't know what to say. Right now, I'm lost. I'm lost in words with what you just told me.
Yeah.
It feels good though.
I feel sorry, my bad. When you hit me up that you want to do it, I was like, oh shit, like, cause I thought you probably don't even, you know.
Yeah, when I seen this, I'm like, man, this looks very cool. Like,
yeah,
that looks like something I would like to do.
Yeah.
And then you're like, wow, man, I was just about to hit you up.
I was like, I wonder if this dude will even reply to me, because I see you're busy, and I was like, you probably don't have time. And I saw you did something with Richmond Pulse. And I've talked to Dennis, the dude that Dennis, and I was like, well, you know, he's probably busy. But then I saw you hit me up, and like, just the thing you were talking about, you speak it into existence, or what did you say?
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah, manifestation.
And then he hits me up like, oh shit, like damn, all right, I guess this was meant to happen.
I was watching that post. I don't know which one it was, but I seen this all like this.
Yeah,
how it is right now, and I'm like, that looks tight.
And now you're here.
And now we're here.
What do you think now that you're actually here?
Yeah.
I'm still kind of nervous.
Nah, man, nah. It's dope to see people like. How old are you? You don't mind me asking?
I'm 28.
28. People in our age, well, you know, I mean, yeah, like around our age, doing stuff now. You know, like you see it, and you want to go support like people that are around your area, your age group, doing big shit like that. You know, and in Richmond. Because there's a lot of stigmas, you know, like all this, the negative stories are everywhere about Richmond, and then when you see something like that, it's good. It feels good. Like I feel proud even more, you know, being from Richmond.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
yeah.
I want to make you feel more proud, man.
Oh, jeez.
No lie.
On Tuesday when I go for the fettuccine, don't you worry.
Give me 2 more years, man. Just watch.
All right.
You know what I'm talking about? Just give it a minute. It's just a matter of time. That's what I like to say.
Yeah. So what you said about you know, your younger days, it sounds like you picked up some skills as a salesman. You think, would that be accurate to say?
Yeah, for sure.
How did that skill transfer into your
basically
business?
Look, let me tell you like this. Back in the day, how it was you know when you buy some weed and they'll sell you some weed and be like, all right, look, take these 2 bags for 15 or take 3 for 20. Me, I'll be like, hey, look, man, I'm at the air, like I'm looking at a new customer and I don't want him to leave. Mm-hmm. And he's looking at my ceviche. All right, look, man, right now I'm about to give you a deal, man. Take both of these for 20 right now. That's just a simple example of what I learned from the street. Bringing it back into the shop, though.
Yeah.
You know, selling ceviche, not selling something else.
Yeah. What about, can you read people? Like, okay, I know this guy wants this.
I can read body language as well.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can do that. I can just be like, look, man, I'm looking. I can't even see. Like, I can, whatever. I'm like, look, man, I can just vibe. As soon as I talk to him, I start vibing. I lead, like, ¿cómo estás? Y like, nomás te quiero enseñar esto. Like, es un sample de ceviche. Like, he takes it. Let me take 2 cups.
That's what's up.
Just like that.
Sample. Like Baskin Robbins
smart.
of ceviche. Yeah. The sample.
Like, take the sample, man. Just try it real quick.
And you think you can do that with different cultures?
Yes, I've done it already.
Yeah.
I have, yes. I have broken that barrier. I have broken that. I have black people talking about, what is this? Is this pico de gallo? And I'm like, look, man, this is shrimp ceviche. Look, check it out. Just try this real quick. He's like, he tries it, and then they try it, and they're like, man, what is this shrimp? Like, how is it cooked? I'm like, look, it's cooked in lime. It's not even cooked in fire. He's like, what? Like, what the fuck? Like, this is raw? I'm like, it's not even raw. It's cooked, but it's cooked in lime. But he's like, this shit hella good. Now I got them changing their mind of like, I never tried this before, but I'm going to come back.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
And that's something that people like don't try for the first.
There's a lot of people in Richmond that haven't tried the ceviche,
Yeah, no, because
especially other cultures.
yeah, because that's not what people know about Mexican food. That's what I like that you're doing. Because like when you think of everybody that like that, you know, there's not Mexican food, all they know is tacos and, you know, burritos and fucking quesadillas and asadas. The only meat they want to fuck with.
Yeah.
Maybe al pastor if it's a weekend, you know, like. But there's like when it comes to Mexican food, there's hella different shit.
Fuck, there's a whole category, and my grandma knows how to do all of that shit too.
What part of Mexico?
We're from Sinaloa, Mexico.
So you guys like seafood is like the big thing there.
Yes,
huh?
yes, seafood. Yeah, seafood is. We actually invented aguachiles.
Oh yeah,
Sinaloa. That's where it comes from. Ceviche was actually invented in Peru.
Yep.
But when it comes down to Sinaloa, we changed it how to make it. We I don't know how that happened, but Peruvians do it way different from us.
Oh yeah.
They do a whole little I don't know
with
what they do.
Corn and
they do some crazy shit. You know, they put some green stuff and they like squeeze some little jelly stuff into it.
Yeah.
I never seen it like that. I never tasted it either, but you know, I probably, you know.
You never tasted the Peruvian?
I never tasted the Peruvian.
There's a spot in SF, I'll take you.
All right, you said it.
They put the ají chile, that's native to Peru.
Yeah.
Well, fuck it, we'll all go. It's on me.
Oh, hell yeah.
Fuck it, we'll go, man. We'll go.
We'll go. It's like that's what I like, because you know it's all every like I'm from Michoacán, you know, my family. I mean, we don't all we really eat is cocktail. Cocktail de camarón. That's in my family. That's all we really eat, because you know carnitas is our thing. That's you know.
I've been to Michoacán.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I was there one whole month when I went to Mexico.
Oh yeah, how was it?
It was.
What'd you eat? That's a better question. We're done.
Oh man, I ate a lot of stuff over there.
Yeah,
I ate a lot of stuff. They got a lot of good food in Michoacán. I was with my friend. I was only 15. That was when I barely went to Mexico. That was the first stop was Michoacán.
Yeah,
for one whole month with my friend's family.
You were 15 when you were in Mexico?
Yeah.
I gotta ask you something about that. Unless you, I just going through the street shit that you went through at a young age. You think that helped you mature a lot more in like a lot of the ways that some people who weren't in that life?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, because look, at 15 years old, I was left alone. I was in. My mom was in Richmond. Mm-hmm. I was in Mexico in Michoacán, and my dad was somewhere in L.A. I never met him. I met him until I was 16, but I was somewhere in Mexico by myself with no parents. My family, all of my blood family are here in Richmond, and I'm in Mexico by myself.
Yeah.
So now I'm 15 years old, raising myself. For that whole year, I raised myself from 15 to 16. I was by myself, basically, listening to whatever I thought or what I like, my decisions.
Yeah.
You know, like, all right, this is, you know, like, yeah.
You grew up fast. You had to.
Yeah, and I didn't want to, but shit,
Yeah.
I don't know.
So,
I was put in a situation like that.
So I understand that like you've had a lot of success so far with your restaurant and stuff, but how does each little individual like milestone feel for you? Like, you know what I mean? Like when you find out that people know about you, or when you find out, like, you know what I mean?
It feels good. It feels really good when
like that
especially yeah, it's kind of like a high. It feels like especially when they start talking about your food and how good it is. That is like it's priceless. I'm just put it like that. It's a priceless feeling. It's like seeing my son when he was when I seen him running out the classroom, and I felt this feeling right here. Mm-hmm. That's how it felt. It felt the same way. It's like a feeling you can't describe. It's like, damn, I want my food.
And when you feel it, you want to write it for a while, huh?
Yes.
Like you don't want it to go away, you know?
I just all I know is that I gotta take things one step at a time.
Yeah.
Little by little.
Yeah.
Don't rush it.
Poco a poquito.
Yeah.
That's what my grandma told me, and that's how I'm gonna keep it. So I'm not rushing anything. I'm just letting everything flow how it's supposed to. So
have you had any moments where you thought, man, I'm just gonna not do this and get a job?
hell yeah.
Yeah.
It's good to be honest. It's good to be honest.
For real. Because people will say, nah, I'm always like, nah, I can't.
Yeah.
Like, I'm glad you said that, because I feel that with other stuff, you know, and like, I'm sure. How many times would you say that's happened?
Hella times.
Yeah.
Well, what are some of those
I've
challenges?
hella time like, damn, they don't want to buy my food, man. Like, damn, this shit's still sitting here. Like, but I don't give up, you know. That's the thing.
Yeah.
Once I feel like, oh fuck, it's already 7:00 in the afternoon, and this is like 2-3 years ago, and I'm like, fuck, it's already too late. Like, damn it, people ain't coming no more.
Yeah.
Boom, I posted shit up on Instagram. Hey, Hayward, Oakland, tap in right now.
Yeah.
Boom, like bring me 5 clubs to Oakland. I need 7 clubs in Hayward.
And you delivered them.
And I just go over there like I'll get back home at 10 o'clock, 11 o'clock at night.
Yeah.
But I'm like, fuck, I got them gone. They're gone.
Yeah.
And
But that kind of goes back to the high thing, huh? 'Cause,
yeah,
like,
it's just
once you had, like,
that
one
was
good
all
night-
part of me being built.
Right.
Yeah.
That was all part of my it's like, you know, being built.
Yeah.
I was building myself right there.
Yeah.
And it was just, I'm like, I'm not gonna let these cups. It's like when back in the day too, when we were selling dope. Like, man, I'm not gonna go home until all these little shits are gone right here, man. And then I'm like, I'm not gonna go home until my cups is gone. I'm like, I gotta sell all these ceviches real quick, bro. Like, I ain't going home until this is gone.
Yeah.
So that's how it was with me too. You know what I mean?
And like now that you haven't had any of those moments, or have you? Like now, like recently? Because you said that was like 2 years ago, but like recently, have you had any of those moments? And like,
like 6 months ago when
Yeah.
they called the county on me, and I was like, fuck this. And like,
yeah.
Again?
oh,
No,
it
it was
one
the first
time. One time they called county. That was that same time. I was just
okay.
like, and then I'm like, I wasn't financially stable. I didn't have money.
Yeah.
And I'm like, fuck, I don't got the money to pay for this shit right now. So, but with the help of my audience on Instagram, they helped me out, man. They you know, sends me some money, and with that little bit of money that they send me, it was enough for me to come back up.
And you worked that Instagram game good, man. Like I seen, that's one of those little skills that you gotta learn if you're gonna be doing something.
I don't know where I learned that.
I know, but you learned it. You're doing it good.
It's just something that I know what to do, and I think I just look at things like, I'm like, oh, my customers would like to see this. Let me film this right now.
Yeah.
Fuck this shit. Like,
When you said this isn't what you wanted to do when you were younger, what did you want to do when you were younger? Like when you were a kid, like what I want to do?
Nah, we wasn't nothing good, man.
Even before that, you didn't have like something else that wasn't like no.
So when I came back from Mexico,
Yeah.
my mentality was like, it was in between. I don't know. I don't know what to tell you. It was just like I kept hearing cartel shit over there, and then coming back over here and trying to be good, and then later on being again influenced by Richmond streets.
Yeah.
So it was just like, that's when I went to jail and all that type of shit. So I'm like, like it took me a while. 2018 is when I finally opened my eyes, and I'm like, fuck
all
this
that.
shit.
This comedian I listen to a lot, Paul Mooney. I don't know if you guys know Paul Mooney. He said, well, he talked about comedy, but he said this, that like what you're naturally good at is eventually gonna find you, and you'll know it because you start doing good like that, like you. Is this something you?
Yeah, you know what? Cause I wasn't selling ceviche. Like I was just making it on occasionally. So when I had like a little event, like I'll get a little get together with my family or friends.
Yeah.
Be like, all right, I'm gonna make some ceviche for y'all today.
Out of love.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then my friends were like, hey man, you should sell this shit.
Yeah.
And I'm like, you know, so later on that's when I was sitting in the jail, my friends' voices were popping in my head like, you should sell this shit.
Yeah.
You should sell this shit. And I'm like, and I was in the cell like, fuck it, when I come out, I'm gonna sell that shit.
Hey, that's a trip though. Like I'll go home, make a sandwich with mayo, cheese, whatever, ham, the same shit. Or, you know, one of my tias, my mom, my sisters, they'll make the same sandwich, but it tastes hella better because of the love, you know?
Yeah.
And that's the thing that I felt eating your food. Remember what I said when we were eating? Mm-hmm. This is like something that one of my tios made. Like, you know, like yeah.
Some good shit.
Some good shit. That
it is made with love.
Yeah.
Like, yeah.
And that's the difference with like, we were talking about this, when you go eat at a restaurant where like, you know, the employees are fucking like, oh, I fucking hate working here. I'm miserable. They probably spitting it because you said some shit, you know, or, you know, I'm not saying, but like, that. And then you go and you taste some, a passion meal That's what I call them, passion meals.
Yes.
Something cooked with love from someone who gives a fuck, and he's just working for himself compared to where you go, where the employees are working like 60 hours. They're barely making tips because the owner of the restaurant takes some of the tips, and they buy shitty food. They've been here for 10 years, but they got a name, so that's how their clientele keeps coming back.
Right.
And like you could taste the fucking difference. That's why little pop-ups like you and other places are coming up, because like we could taste the difference when you give a fuck.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, because we're putting it out there for ourselves,
For
you
sure.
know, like,
Yep.
and especially even when I get my own spot, I'm gonna go back. I'm gonna go in there every morning. Make sure to go in there every morning. I'm be like, hey, look, man, I'm making the recipe. All you gotta do is chop this stuff down, man.
Right. Just
I'm gonna come
just
in.
be my preps.
Yeah, that's it. I'm gonna come in, do the recipe, and boom.
Okay, I have a question for you. What made you put the what was it? The ham, the
turkey.
the
turkey ham?
Yeah, the
Turkey
turkey
bacon.
bacon.
I don't eat pork.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
I don't eat pork.
Okay, so you did that.
I don't want to sell pork.
Okay. Because it was good. If you guys haven't had it yet, it's like
You're gonna have it again. Right?
Yeah, they put it.
Yeah.
My family makes it with pork bacon. You know, like regular
okay.
bacon.
Yeah.
I don't like this shit.
okay.
No.
I like it. I used to, but not no more.
Oh, okay.
I stopped liking
Just the
bacon.
taste, or
It's just the pork. Stop fucking with the pork. No more pork.
But
with
they
me.
like
3
cook it
years
in
I
there,
haven't been
and
any
it's
pork.
Incredible.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It cooks
Turkey bacon.
with like you just taste it in the caldo.
Hella
Yeah.
good.
It was
Yeah.
great.
Yeah, that shit. I ate 3 of them. No lie. I ate 3 of them things.
Yeah.
JD did too.
I did too.
Yeah, them hella good.
I was holding all 3 in the picture, like, ooh, this is for my family. Like, nah, it's for me.
Yeah, I'd be like that.
Yeah,
I'd
yeah,
be like that
yeah.
too. That's one of my grandma's favorite dishes, other than carne ranchera.
I know, yeah.
That right there, man.
So there's a small crew, or it's just you?
Me, my grandma, and my auntie.
And how is it now that, because you said that they told you get a real job, but now they're working for you? That's crazy, man.
You gave them a real job.
Yeah, and I don't want to speak down on them.
No, I'm not saying that,
it's just,
but like,
no. It's
yeah.
just I know. It's just I just want to say I told you.
Yeah,
That's it.
Yeah.
Like, I told you.
Yeah, no, yeah.
now you guys get to bond together and spend more time together.
Yeah,
huh?
we do. We do for sure. We do actually. Yes, we do.
That's the good thing about. That's where I see the value in, like, you know, yeah, all right, I could go get a job, but it's like now we're building something together and we're bonding every day.
Yeah, but sometimes it's not good to have your family involved in the business.
Yeah.
Also because they try to tell you what to do.
Yeah.
Or be like, you're doing that wrong. You need more of this and more of that. I'm like, no, you ain't gonna tell me what to do.
Yeah.
Cause I know what to do.
Yeah.
You know, like, but you could put less of that. You feel me? So.
Yeah.
But I got lost a little bit.
It's people calling in for the ceviche, like, well, aren't you working today?
Huh?
Yeah.
Turn the phone off.
Yeah, I lost my train of thought too.
Now you good.
It's good. It's
Don't worry
good.
about it.
Yeah, no, that's what I've always, when I thought about, like, you know, if I did start a business, like having family could be weird because they're your employees, but if they're older, your tias or your mom, they're not gonna treat you like that. They're gonna treat you like,
Yeah, my grandma told me, like, I'm gonna smack you.
Yeah.
like,
Yeah.
to tell me what to do, and I'm
Yeah.
like, this is my business. Like,
Yeah.
I'm gonna fire you now.
like, nah, I don't want to say that,
No,
but I'm
yeah.
like, you are gonna fuck my shit up.
You're still their baby though.
Yeah.
You know
That's
I
what
mean?
I'm saying.
And you're always
Yeah.
gonna be their baby, no matter.
Yeah,
what.
like, you know, when I started doing the training for the environmental health department, they send me a little test that I have to do, you know,
Yeah.
to get my
Was like the manager thing.
the manager one. That's just hella hard.
Yeah.
So,
it's like 100 questions too.
It's
Oh, you
hella
worked it-
hard. 90 minutes.
You worked in food too. I
90?
forgot.
Yeah, I was a manager.
90 minutes. So this shit is hard. So they're telling me hella shit, right? And I'm like, when I went to the kitchen, I'm like, Grandma, this is wrong.
Yeah.
That food, how long it's been sitting
Oh,
there for?
yeah.
And she
It's
started
still
like,
good. It's still good.
Yeah, we're like, it's not at home no
My whole
more.
life we grew up like that. Though.
Oh yeah. You left something
Like,
out for.
fucking
You left
fu-
grandma out on the table. You're like, just mix it up together, and you're fine.
Yeah, like motherfucking rice been sitting there like overnight, the whole night, and like that caught bacteria, like, still tastes good though. Like,
that's how we got their immunity.
But did
hey,
you try?
they're like and she's like, in the rancho, there's no fucking refrigerator.
Yeah, they have that little thing up top, no?
Yeah, they have some.
It's hanging off of the roof, like up
Yeah,
the top.
even if it's to heat, like you have to drink milk, you have to have it heating up for some reason. It has to be heating up somewhere on the top, just
It's
like
just
you
to like
said.
kill all the bacteria.
Kill all the bacteria.
Yeah.
Hey,
Crazy
what was it one thing like for young hustlers that are, you know, getting into like the food industry? What's something that you didn't even realize till after you started the process that you wish you would have known before you started this? Because there's a lot. I feel like it's complicated to get into this.
It's all your mentality. Like, it's all the person's mentality. Like me, it took me a while. Like, I could have been doing this shit from when my friends was telling me, you should sell this shit.
Yeah.
That was hella, you know, like, but you don't think about ways of making money because all you think about is working for somebody else.
Yeah.
All you think is about, oh, I got to go get a job. Oh, I got to go find a job somewhere, you know. And you don't think about nothing else. Like, there's no way other way of making money. Like shit, I know, like, fucking La Michoacana paletas.
Yeah.
They got rich off just selling fucking paletas.
Paletas, yeah.
You can get money from just selling waters.
Yeah.
There's a ways making money other than working for somebody else.
Yeah. It's crazy that, like, because my cousin is like El Garage.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's my cousin.
That's my friends. That's my friend's family too.
Oh yeah,
So
we might be related. Yeah, that's my family's from. Yeah,
I got my people from over there.
That's where all my family's from.
I got my people from there. I got people there.
And their thing too is when they started, because she came on the show and told us the story, and it's the same thing. Once they called the city on them or the county, then that's when they started doing their thing. And it's like, all these snitches, they don't realize, man, they've been helping people out.
Yeah,
for real.
They get to that next level after that.
Oh yeah,
yeah,
for sure. Thank you guys. We appreciate your support.
Oh man, what was I gonna ask you? I was like, we were talking about. We never got to like the stuff you ate in Mexico. Like, did when you went to Mexico, like, did that influence your recipes now?
Not really.
No.
Nah. Mexico. When I was in Mexico, I was really starving.
Oh shit.
Cause I was more used to fucking eating Burger King, McDonald's, Chinese food, any fast food over here. That when I got over there, they're like, all we got is frijoles with rice and some nopales.
You lost hella weight, huh?
Yeah. I was like, God damn it. So I would like, when I was in Culiacan.
Oh, yeah.
When I was in Culiacan, I would just walk to a little store in the corner, and buy like a couple of noodles and Takis and whatever.
It's hot as fuck there too.
But when I was in the rancho, I would starve and I would have to eat some shit like fruits and guamuchiles and shit like that. Like guamuchiles are
the little balls, no?
Yeah, little white balls with little black seed.
Yeah.
Yeah,
are they sweet or? I've never heard of those.
Yeah, they're guamuchiles. They're from I'm not sure. I'm not really sure.
I don't know how to describe it.
Yeah, it's just it looks like a little beans, how beans grow like that.
Yeah.
So it grows in little balls like that. But I like it when they're hella dry. Because I used to fill up. I used to take off my hat and fill up my whole hat with it and walk down the stream of river eating them and shit. Because there was nothing else to eat.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, or else like my uncle would be like, look, we gotta go kill a deer tonight. We gotta go hunting.
No, really?
Like, yeah, I'm like, fuck, for real? He's like, yeah, like one time I had to sleep on top of a mountain and they're like, here, keep this. They gave me a gun and they're like you gotta sleep here tonight. I'm like, what? He's like, yeah, you gotta protect this right here. And I'm like, no.
Did you ever have to use it?
No, fortunately I didn't use it. But I was hella scared because I kept hearing hella shit crawling around. I'm literally in the mountains of Sinaloa, like protecting weed, like weed, like a fucking like probably like tons of this shit.
Dang.
Yeah, they're like, you gotta sit here. I'm like, no, I don't want to be here.
Oh shit. Hey, you said something earlier, and I wanted to ask you about that, like, because I know you mentioned that they tried your ceviche in jail, something like that. You said something about that.
In jail?
No. What did you say? You said something that your homeboys in jail were telling you to sell it, or was that what you said?
Oh no, that was my friends. out. No, that was before I.
Oh, okay.
No, that was my friends out of jail. Like we was outside of jail. Like when my friends were telling me when I would invite them to you know, like, hey man, I'm having a get together. Like I'm inviting you guys. You know, we're gonna have ceviche. Mm-hmm. And that's what I would, you know, they'll be like, damn, dude, he was one of them.
Yeah.
This guy, he was one of them.
Thank you, bro.
We have a witness.
Yeah. He was one of the guys saying, you should sell that shit.
Sell that shit, yeah.
Yeah. He did.
How's it been, like seeing it grow like that close? I mean, you could speak into a mic. How's it been seeing your boys?
I knew it was gonna grow.
You knew it was gonna grow.
Yeah.
Those are the friends you need, man.
I seen this since the beginning, and I know, like I do a lot of interviews and everything, and I was telling people like, you know, this food is pretty good, and I started like showing them the food, and they liked it too. So I was like, okay, it's gonna hit. Yeah. Because everybody's liking it.
What was the first thing he made for you?
I tried everything for aguachile.
Aguachile.
Okay. Yeah, that was the first thing. That was the first thing he was making.
And you knew right away. You were like, no, this dude's gonna blow up.
He made it was like it was not that much juice. Now he has more juice to it.
Yeah. I used to make it less juicier.
Juicier. Yeah.
And then I perfected it.
Pretty good.
Yeah.
No, we tried it. Yeah. That was,
Oh, you had that with Chile too?
Yeah.
Yeah, he was with me that day.
That's the one.
And here's the thing, bro. So I'm like a super picky eater.
Yeah.
And I cannot eat onions, right? But I go, okay, just for, you know, the show, because we were filming, like, eating your food.
Yeah. That's coming.
Yeah.
You got that film?
I filmed the thing where we eat like at the that's why I filmed you.
Trust me, it's all good
I
reviews.
don't know if you knew that's what I was doing, but I do this little thing where
Like a little
review?
I film it's like a review, and we do it live, like right there in the cameras, and we recorded it all.
Yeah.
I just haven't posted it yet.
All right.
I'll tag you.
I'm waiting on that.
I'll tag you. Sure. I'm gonna take you to that ceviche in Peru, to Peruvian.
Oh yeah,
in Peru. I'm gonna take you to Peru.
San Francisco, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
We're gonna do that
for sure.
Do that. For sure. All right, go ahead.
It's not raw, is it? Because I know they got hello raw.
It is.
You see, that's the shit right there.
But
I'll fuck with you though.
Okay.
I'll try this shit.
Yeah, trust me.
All right, so I took a giant scoop of that, even with the onions too. I was like, I was scared. I loved it, man.
It's because the lime kind of kills the onion.
It killed that onion flavor a little bit, but it was just like a perfect amount of shrimp, cucumbers.
Big ass shrimp.
With the aguachiles.
Yeah.
Dude, those are, we were trying to fit them in our mouths. We were like,
Yeah, man. I don't play around with my shrimps, man.
You're not what was it called? Stingy with the shrimp.
No, you were not.
Yeah.
That was great.
Yep.
That's all I represented, man. I perfect what I do, and I that's what I do, man. That's what I do.
And you know what's dope too, man? You're gonna get. I mean, the more you do this, you're gonna do something by accident one day. You're gonna be like, damn, I just invented something new.
Yep.
And then that's gonna be the newest thing on your menu.
You probably already do that.
Yeah.
Have you tried the vegan ceviche?
No.
I'll try it eventually. I should be vegan, but like,
I'm plant-based.
Are
you? Yes, I got the vegan ceviches made out of soybean. Yeah, soybean ceviche.
Yeah.
It tastes like meat.
Tastes like meat.
Yeah.
That's what's up. Man.
Okay.
Yeah, that's the substitute meat for for the shrimp.
Is that something that that's you have to experiment with different shit, right? To get to that.
To make that?
Because there's like I've seen cauliflower or coconut, like a coconut ceviche. I've had that. That's good too.
I can make.
Did it in the beginning?
Yeah, that's how I started. That's how we started too. But I didn't make no coconut. Like I used to, the young coconut, the one that's
young coconut, the one that's still
like this,
wobbly.
Yeah, that one.
Slimy
I would
one.
slice it into little thin slices, like I did the mango.
Yeah,
and I put it inside the ceviche.
Oh yeah,
that sounds really good.
Yeah,
You gotta bring that back.
Yeah, I know, but they hella expensive.
They are. Yeah. And then you gotta cut it all yourself.
I know how to do that shit. I know how to open the mangoes. So I know how to do this shit.
So you gotta have the taxes.
For the handiwork. I gotta charge you $2 to open the mango. I mean, to open the fucking coconut.
Yeah.
Hey, so this isn't gonna come out to like a month, but like, what do you have? Like, you have anything coming up or anything that like in the next 2 months or so that you're planning?
This week we gonna have local fries.
Local fries. What is that?
That's basically it's fries covered with chili cheese, chili and the cheese that melts in the nachos, and then sour cream with cilantro and the shrimps. Fat ass shrimps, but I cook them with my secret.
Yeah,
and then put them on the top, and they hella good. That's all I know. And I haven't made them because the fryer that I had when I was doing them at home, I bought a fryer, but the shit was taking out so much energy that it would drain the whole house. And I'm like, I can't do this shit. The bill's gonna come out too high.
Yeah.
So
that means we're going back.
So yeah,
we got the local fries, and then we're gonna bring back some more shit that is gonna be some good shit. Like my grandma calls it poor food, but it's actually real good, rich food, like for your body.
You try the quesadillas too?
Was that
the quesadillas?
I can't.
Quesadillas.
No, I haven't tried the quesadillas yet. No.
Got you.
I just went there for the first time the other day.
Yeah.
And it was crazy because I didn't even tell you who I was, and you were like showing me in the kitchen, like, oh yeah, man, like I told you I'm from the Voice Party. We talk like, oh yeah, so like you do this to every customer, man. That's what's up.
That's how I treat my customers.
That's just
That's a good thing.
Oh yeah. But I can't hear you, bro.
No, that's a good thing. You know, make them feel special.
That's not. That is like. It's treat everybody the same, man.
Yeah.
It's just
and like that's an important thing because like, you know, how you treat people, like it's like you don't know who might be the customer. It could be someone who's like ready to invest in you, and like you treat them like shit. You know,
I've definitely also like been to places where their food or their product is good, but if they're not polite, I won't go back.
Exactly.
Yes.
Like bartenders too, you know what I mean? If they're not nice to me, I'm like, well, this bar was great, but you suck, so I'm not coming back.
And I'm gonna have to put up with this motherfucker if I want to eat this. Like,
yeah. That's why. That's what goes back to Chef Smelly telling me, learn from everything, from customer service, from everything, like, you know.
Well, because that's the biggest thing in the restaurant industry is chefs always got something up their butts. You know what I mean?
That's what they say. That's the thing.
They're always the rudest people.
Yeah.
And
I try not to be. I always been a happy person.
Yeah.
I always been like that. Like, it's naturally.
But you know what's kind of cool though? You kind of, and this is just because you just opened up the little spot right now. You kind of can't be. You know what I mean? Because you're the cash register, you're the chef, you're everything at once. You know what I mean?
One man band.
You're a one man band right now. So like, that's going to be the perfect stepping stone for when you just want to maybe stay in the kitchen. Like if you get a bigger restaurant one day or something like that, like you'll know that you're not going to treat your customers that bad like every other chef does, because you were up there on the front line doing everything by yourself. You grinded, you did that.
A year from now, we're gonna come back to this and look at this and like where you're gonna be in a year. And like I was gonna be, oh shit, we're gonna think about this right now. Everything we're talking about, like you're gonna already be. I already know it, but like, you know what I'm saying? And you know what? With your story, you know what you remind me of? You seen, well, not everything, because I don't want to, I'm not, but you ever seen Goodfellas?
Yeah.
Okay. And I'm not saying, the dude, he was a rat, but like you came out of the streets, and that dude, I don't know if you know, the real guy from Goodfellas.
Yeah.
After he left the streets, he became hella successful, opening a restaurant, Italian restaurant. And like there's a lot of guys like that, man, like that when the streets I don't know what it is. I don't know the connection from the streets to the kitchen. They're hella good. Like I don't know what it is. And that's
you gotta be a people person, you gotta be a salesman.
Yeah.
You gotta survive.
And the passion with flavor, I don't know what it is, but
there's sometimes sometimes we didn't have food to eat.
Exactly.
Sometimes it's like, damn man, like hella cup of noodles.
The spread and
too much of that shit.
Yeah.
Like it just gets, like, oh man, I want to try some good shit.
It's not good for you too.
Yeah.
I know it's not. I don't eat it. I don't eat it avoid, but we did grow up eating that shit.
No, yeah.
But it makes you think like, man, you know what? I want to eat something else.
Yep.
That's why I bring out like, like if I had my oven working, I would have had the mobster's dish where it has lobster and shrimp, fettuccine. That's called the mobster's dish, straight from the mobsters, the mobster people that want like eat good.
Yep.
Yeah. Well, you know what they say: if you want something done right, do it yourself.
Yep.
Exactly.
So, and that's what you're doing.
Yep.
Well, we went at it at an hour now. It's crazy, right?
Yeah.
Now you don't feel nervous no more, right?
Nah.
We want to have you back. We want to come back. We'll look at this and we'll see where you're at, like in whatever 6 months, and it's gonna. I can already see it, man.
You're gonna be like, hey, this is JD from the Voice Party. Can you come back? You're gonna be like, I'm so busy. I'll see if I can pencil you in.
I'm cooking for the president. Sorry.
I will scratch a date off for you. Don't worry about it. For sure.
I appreciate it, man.
Yeah.
Any messages that you want to give our listeners, where we can find you, all that stuff.
Yeah. Look, man, you guys can find us in Richmond, California, 700 Pennsylvania Avenue, and it's right in the center of Richmond. And come check us out. Come eat some good ceviche, freshly made every day. We don't serve some that's from the night before. Everything is freshly served.
Yep.
And that's all we gotta say, man. Come get some shrimp fettuccinis from Tuesday to Thursdays. We have them from 2 p.m. to 30.
Okay.
From 2:30 p.m. to sell out, and we're gonna bring back the local fries.
Local fries.
Cool.
I know you're gonna. I'm gonna take you to get the local fries. I'm gonna take you to get the fettuccine. You get a little bit of this.
Man, if you guys order it on Friday, I will come and deliver it to you guys here.
Oh damn!
If you guys are here that day,
we're here once a month, but I'll take you up on that for sure.
For sure, I got you.
All right, man. Hey, thank you for doing this. Coming on with us, man.
And thank you for having me, for sure.
Anytime, man. Thank you again, and I'll see you Thursday.
It's all good, for sure.
All right, guys, it's been the Voice Party. We're out.
All right. Shit.